Do we need to do an intro? I'm hanging out in my house. I'm usually up around 4:30 in the morning, and then all of a sudden the tornado sirens start going off. Had to take the kids and the wife and the dog down in the basement. They get into my office and see all my knives, all my shun knives on the wall, and my oldest is like, "Dad, you got to take those knives off the wall. We're down here. There's possibly a tornado coming." So we put those things away. An hour and a half down in the basement. That's how my day started out.
Wow.
How's your day, PITMASTERX?
Well, so far a hawk took my chicken. And
The hawk took your chicken?
Yeah, and we managed to rescue it though. But the chicken just ran straight into the house. It's like almost like a pet chicken. It's the one little ugly one, you know, that's always hanging around. So the kids love it, and it just ran straight for my little youngest daughter's like into the house. My wife's trying to block it out of going into the house.
It's always the ugliest one that's the tastiest one, though.
Oh, but this one's not gonna be eaten. I get killed by my children if we eat this one.
So it's like a pet poultry. I got you.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. You know, we can eat all of them except this one. This one can be eaten.
Do you remember the one on the 7 Strip when we were in France and we were staying in that beautiful bed and breakfast and we were heading to Belgium the next day? And we were like, man, we want some fresh chicken. Well, not fresh chicken, we want fresh eggs. We went in there and saw chickens running around.
Yeah. I remember that. Now you got to tell the story, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're driving around Europe again in that 1974 Jeep Wagoneer, hanging out, having a good time. It's late. It's like 1 a.m. We get into this beautiful bed and breakfast. We're creeping around because it's some lady's house, and she finds us beds and whatever. And wake up the next morning and see these chickens, these yard birds running around. So yeah, I've had chickens for ages, you know, and it didn't take anything to scoop one up. We got permission from the groundskeeper. Scoop one up. I say, PITMASTERX, come over here. Let me show you something, and just. And pop that neck.
It didn't happen like that.
And the caretaker wanted to show us the most unique way to burn the feathers off. And I'm thinking, okay, we're going to learn something here. You remember this?
Yeah, but you forget to tell the good part. You were there, and we were supposed to film this. And what happened? Everybody ran away. They were like, "Oh, yeah, we got Jason coming in."
Yeah. So we kill this chicken.
Wait, he's in. He's out. He's connecting. Oh, yo, hello. Hey.
Jake.
What's going on, guys?
Yo, you're on your side. Hey, Jason. Yeah.
What's up, brother?
We lost him again. Oh, no, there he is.
I know. I'm trying to get all of you, though. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. There he is. Nice.
All right, guys.
Look at that.
Doing good, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Grill's warm. Waiting to get this thing going.
Nice.
Bro, I saw you posted that Snake River American Wagyu. Was that a fillet? A fillet you have?
I think so. Yeah.
It's delicious.
Hey, we should do it, Eric. Before we kick it off, Eric, let's just do a quick introduction of Jason.
Of course. Where's my manager?
This is Jason, otherwise known as WeeMan from Jackass. Woohoo! You got like a resume as long as like 20 or 30 pages, all the things you did, man. Very, very
Listen,
impressive.
I grew, man. I got VHSs of Jason skateboarding, bro. I've been watching this stuff for a long time. Talk about an actor, a stunt performer, pro skateboarder, sports host, restaurateur. I mean, you've already lived freaking 4 lifetimes, bro. I am envious. I don't know. I can't keep up with you.
And he's trying. So welcome to the show, man.
I just don't stop. I keep going.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Don't get old.
No, never. Once you stop, the motor stops working.
That's it. So
speaking of motors, are you doing the freaking van life now? Am I seeing you pop up everywhere on the beach and all over the place? Are you and your fiance hanging out in the van traveling? I mean, I know it's tough travel. Right?
We do that a lot still now. I lived in my van for a year, all of most of 2019. So from October of actually November 1st, was it November? November 1st, I think, or October 1st of 2018, all the way to October of 2019.
wow.
Dang, that wasn't just in California.
No, I started in Arkansas and drove back around, went through Oklahoma, Texas, Santa Fe, or New Mexico, Arizona, and all over California. So I've been all over.
Wow.
Oh,
what a trip.
That's fantastic. Hey, tell me you still got that 62 Impala.
I still have the 62 Impala.
Yeah. Lucky, man, that's a cool ride.
I got the 62 Impala still.
PITMASTERX and I had a 74 Jeep Wagoneer, and we had it in Europe, right? We bought it in Amsterdam. We did seven countries across Europe with this big old V8, on the going down the Autobahn and the Autostrada, and everybody's looking at us like, what a boat. And they loved it or they hated it, but it was, it warms my heart. Yeah. So your freaking Instagram stories are setting me on fire, man. I'm watching you grill like every single night. You are firing it up, bro.
Yeah, every night. Now I got it going in the morning.
And is it just tacos that you're cooking? Or
Oh, no. I've done steaks. I've done seafood. I've done chicken. I did a tomahawk the other night.
Nice.
I saw that tomahawk.
Yeah. The tomahawk turned out pretty good. It turned out better than I expected. You
had a nice cut of beef there, and I saw you were using the thermopop, and you got to that right internal temperature, and I absolutely loved it. And you were using the deflector shield, I saw, so you were taking it low and slow. That's half of my favorite way to cook that steak. The other portion that I like to do, and I've seen PITMASTERX do this too. When you take that steak off to let it rest, when it gets to that 117, 115, 117, 120 mark, take that deflector shield out and raise up that temperature to like 500 degrees and blister sear the outside of that baby.
That's what I did. I did that.
So
I did about a
minute.
It was too quick of time that I didn't take any photos or video. So that's what I did. I got it to about 115 on the inside, took it off, put it right off the side, took the deflector out, turned it up, and just seared both sides for a minute each.
Wow.
Yeah,
you nailed it.
Took it off. Yeah, you can get it on 1 minute each.
You can't record that because you're too in the moment. It takes away.
You're too busy. That's why I didn't have time to record that. Yeah. I need like a side camera up here just doing it all for me. Just.
Yep. You're gonna end up like PITMASTERX with cameras everywhere.
Whoa. You're the same now too, Eric. You got cameras hanging around everywhere as well.
I got two cameras going right now, but I'm having a chili guaro hanging out. It's not stopping me from having a good time,
So, where are you, Eric?
Well, I'm in a small historic town in North Carolina, and bro, we were talking about this. We just had tornadoes come through this morning, so we were downstairs hunkered in the bunker and kind of counting our blessings. We didn't get tore up, but. So I'm East Coast time. You're near Simi Valley, right? You're there in California in the hills?
Yeah, no, but I'm in LA. I'm like right near. I'm in East LA, Northeast LA. So I'm pretty close to downtown.
That's awesome. You're in the restaurants as well.
It's pretty tough out there right now.
What got you into tacos, into chronic tacos, bro?
Well, everybody loves tacos, but my buddy Randy, he's the founder. He started back in 2002, and then in 2008, when the market crashed, he was trying to think of maybe a way to sell it or do something. But we connected, and I said, let's just revamp it, put a little face to it, and then see what we can do. And that's when we connected. We kept one of the original partners, and then we brought 4 brothers in up in Canada who were doing. We had about 5 locations in Canada. And they were really cooking good up there. So we said, come down, join us. And that's what we did there.
So you're the revitalization.
So now there's
pretty
7
good.
of us.
That's the same time. So I opened a fine dining restaurant off the coast of North Carolina in 2008 when the market crashed. Like worst time ever to be a fine dining. And I did like you. I said, okay, there's a recipe here that can still work in this financial market, and it's going to be fast service with impeccable quality. And tacos are just a great platform for that.
Yeah.
I'm about it. I've seen PITMASTERX do some pretty crazy tacos too. You got to check out his YouTube channel. He's doing pretty good stuff over there.
Yeah, well, actually, I got my freezer filled up with a whole lamb, because I got myself into a bit of a trouble because I asked my audience what they wanted to see, and they said, "Well, since you're a pitmaster, where's your hole in the ground? Start cooking a whole lamb in the ground." And it's not like one person, but like everybody got behind and said, "Oh, you gotta do it." It's like hundreds of people saying PITMASTERX, hole in the ground, whole lamb in there, barbacoa style. So gotta go the tacos. I got my freezer filled up with the lamb. Not running out of meat anytime soon here.
There you go.
Ready for those tacos.
Yep.
So I got my Joe Jr. right now running about six hundo.
I got mine at. You're getting ready to put yours on? I got mine at about 3 right now, but I want to bring it down 50 degrees. So I'm going to give it a little air. Yep. And then I got mine ready to go too.
You got.
Yeah, we don't mess around here.
This is going to be a. Hey, this is going to be a cook-off. Shut up, Eric.
What's going on here? For those of you just listening to the podcast, and this is only podcast number 2, so we're thrilled to have you.
Oh, no way.
Listening, Chef Jason just pulled out the most beautiful fillet you've ever seen in your entire life. This thing is marbled. It's art. What's your seasoning on there, Chef?
Yes, salt and pepper.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You don't need, when you have something like this, you don't need to add too much more. Just a little salt and pepper. And I am doing the reverse sear on this one too. I got this from a butcher shop I go to in Costa Mesa. It's called The Butchery. But it's from Snake River Farms.
Oh, Eric, you're in trouble, brother.
And a lot of people
who
have seen this have said this thing is the bad boy. So
nice. You're in trouble, Eric. Bro, this is going to be a cook-off.
With all of your extensive background and everything, you are quite the traveler. When you're with that Jackass crew and when you're going around doing all this sports stuff, how much is actually eating and cooking with the crew? Are you guys going out to crazy restaurants, or are you gathering small and relaxing and cooking? Like, what's that look like on the road for you?
On the road, when we get into smaller groups and then we go and eat at different restaurants and stuff. When it's a big group, we'll do a nice little fine dining here and there. But the group has to get a whole back room to ourselves, and
I can only imagine.
Or else we're just going to be bombarded by the whole place.
Yeah, you're quite the celebrity, and I just talked to Eric from Barbecue HQ yesterday, and he said we heard Jason was coming in, we wanted to hook him up with this, that, and the other, and Jason came in, what a guy, and said, nope, that's not how I operate. I'm going to pay my way. I want to support local businesses. I'm going to come in there, and then you went another step further and took all the boys to lunch.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
That's what we do. That's what you do. You don't, it's better. I'd rather give it to somebody else than give it to me. It makes me happier when somebody else has it. So
I love that.
When you can put a smile on somebody else's face, that's when I smile.
Yeah.
So,
well, wait till you're doing all this social distancing cooking for you and your fiance, and then things open back up and you're able to cook for more people again on the Joe. Like I'm excited I am glued to your freaking stories, man. I love your passion, and it comes through in your food.
All my buddies can't wait. They're like, when this is over, I'm coming to your house for a barbecue. Every one of them's like, I'm coming over. I'm like, all right.
That's what's up.
Hey guys,
that's what's up.
Hey, let's start cooking, man. You're waving all the beautiful meat in my face. I'm getting hungry over here. This is
All right, I'm
the
throwing
most
mine
terrible
on.
podcast ever. I gotta look at this. While you guys are cooking, I gotta look at you guys cooking and carrying around this beautiful cuts of beef.
Why aren't you cooking, Pitmaster?
Well, it's
Great question.
Why? That's the how is it that
sun is setting. Look behind me.
that the barbecue prospect and the barbecue Eric and then the pit master is not cooking?
See, I'm here to judge. I'm here to judge.
This is the story of our relationship. This guy, he travels around with me. I do all the cooking. I do all all the dishwashes, and he just sits there and talks. This is pretty much what you see is what you get.
I just follow Eric around, and when he builds up a show, I just pop in. I just steal the show, and then I leave before they start doing dishes. That's what I do.
That's what he does.
I turned mine up a little. I had it open too long while we were chit chatting, getting it ready. So
all right,
mine's gonna be slow and low.
Nice. What are you running at now, Jason?
I got it back up because I had the thing open. It's going up, but it's right now it's at 225, and I'm gonna get it right to 250.
250, nice.
So, yeah,
250 is around.
And that's Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's 125 Celsius. 125 Celsius.
125 Celsius.
Nice, Eric. What you running at? Eric, what you doing?
Everybody around the world knows that food tastes better in Fahrenheit than Celsius.
No way. No way. No freaking way. Ask the Canadians.
I've been
Eric,
lit up a little.
What are you doing?
Distracted myself, so I think I'm gonna wait for the thermometer to catch back up. But I bet I'm sitting at a good 400. Hey, Jason, look at the base of my grill real quick.
That thing's wide open. You're redlining, dude. Dude, you're just like, you're full throttle, dude. Full throttle on that one.
I'm full throttle. I'm that story of my life. But I'm watching your video. I think you got your stand on backwards. I think that leg, the 3 legs.
That's what might be happening.
But it might be. I don't know. I mean, I'm the dyslexic one, so I don't know.
Oh, no wonder the zipper's in the back, dude. I was wondering why I must have my pants on backwards because the zipper's in the back. Damn. I just got called out. Well, at least I don't look like there's a. But at my house, it doesn't look like there's a fire at my house, and the smoke and the fire department's gonna come.
You see,
I'm burning clean air over here, dude. I'm burning clean air.
Well, I'm going. And that's the thing with the Fat Cat. Once it starts dripping, all that smoke starts coming out. So you're so smart to use a Wagyu marble product and go indirect or low first.
Yeah. This thing would be raging. Smoke would be coming out if I did it. I think the fire department's coming over to your house, bud.
Yeah, we're Eric from Barbecue HQ right now.
Yeah, hey, we like our steaks, medium rare.
Jason, this is going to be the thumbnail.
Well.
This is going to be the thumbnail. Eric sets grill on fire again.
So, Jason, I contacted the Kamata Joe folks and I said, can I reveal something, an upcoming product coming up on the Joe Jr. And they were like, and I was like, bro, I got freaking Jason coming on. We're doing this. They're like, all right. So for the Joe Jr., we've got a soapstone accessory so you can sear and a cast iron accessory. So
no way! I was just asking about the cast iron thing.
It's killing. But once you see the soapstone, bro, you want to do scallops? Like, I mean, I was hanging out,
guys. I'm just keeping it low, dude. I'm just keeping it low.
Nice,
guys.
Jason. That's how you do it. That's how it's supposed to be done. Nice, man.
We're not. What? Where are you in a hurry for, dude? Where are you going?
It's
There's
barbecue.
nowhere to go right now. Everybody has to stay home.
I didn't invite you. So I have 2 people picking on me. All right.
I love you, Jason. You're the best. Come back next week.
Where you go? Hold on. The professional cooks over here, we don't just burn our steaks. We check the internal heat on ours. So let me see what's going on mine. So all the people in the world are happy.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Oh, she's looking beautiful. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, nice, because we're on radio. I'm sorry, podcast.
I'm here to verify. That's why I'm not grilling. I can verify. Jason is doing a fantastic job. Hey, Jason, are you in for an audience question?
Degrees.
Come on, shut up, Eric. We got an audience question from Josh Burrish.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
This is Zoe. I was wondering, what's your favorite thing to grill on the Kamata Joe? Also, what's your favorite thing to grill on Steve-O? Hey, WeeMan.
On the Kamata Joe,
my name's Josh Burrish.
Anything. I'm a red meat guy. I love I love flank steaks, ribeyes, and probably just a sirloin. Those are my three favorites. I want to step out of the box, and the next thing I want to do is some ribs. I want to do a rack of ribs.
That's what's up.
And then cooking on Steve-O. What have we done? We've done quite a few things.
So
probably just a pork chop. One pork chop on the old Steve-O.
Nice.
So I have those of you who can't see, I feel like I'm redeeming myself. I have a long ways to go.
Oh yeah.
I shut my draft door. I've shut my daisy wheel. I'm in there. It's just compression cooking. There's no dripping going on. We think. And
the old saying goes, "It's the rabbit or the hare."
What does that mean?
You don't know what the rabbit or
What's
the
going
hare
on?
is? The rabbit always takes off right away in the beginning of the race, and the turtle just cruises.
Wow.
That's
All
it,
right.
Eric.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was a competition, and I'm a little late to the game, but I think I'm still going to come out with a pretty remarkable steak. I'm
It's a
excited
cook-off.
about this. Yo, have you heard about Australian Wagyu, the Tajima cow?
That's what people have been talking about. Yeah, I have.
Bro.
Yep.
Yeah. So this stuff, when you get that cast iron or soapstone and you start searing in there and all that fat comes out, now it's just like frying at a microscopic level in its own fat, and it builds up.
Yeah.
These guys over there, and I love the Australians. I spend the time over there cooking and grilling and teaching classes and stuff. But the Tasmanians have them beat on storytelling. They got a Tajima cow over there in Robbins Island, Tasmania, where they actually drove the cattle from one side of the island through the salt marsh, which gets them about neck deep, into the other side of the island twice a week. And they say that droving naturally salts the cow because of all the salt water they're drinking, and then they're eating the bushes.
No way.
It's worth taking a trip to go check out. I'll say that.
Yeah, I've been to Australia a few times.
Yeah. I feel like there's some embellishment going on there, but I also gotta check it out. I've never tried it, and it's that A5 marbled, beautiful stuff. I'm gonna turn my camera off and check my steak. Just kidding.
Shut up and check your steak.
Wait, hold on. Pitmaster, ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Oh, it's burned.
Yeah, I can make.
What do you got?
It's burned.
I can make. Oh, you want to see? Let me see which one looks better.
Oh, it's burned. We can see from here.
That's not burned. That's beautiful. My heart reaction.
Wait, don't show just the top side. Don't show just the top side.
It's burned.
Give me a 360.
Jason.
Oh, shit, this is not my.
Jason, show yours. Jason, show
All
yours.
right, hold on. There's mine so far.
Yeah, let's see it. Damn it. Masterfully done. Masterfully done. Okay, PITMASTERX, show us yours now. Boom.
Hold on, I need to take it. Mine is going way low and slow. It's going way low and slow.
Best way to do it.
It's pretty thick still. The last temperature check was 67. I just opened the door in about 2 minutes. I'm going to check the internal again. And then I'm going to fire up the bad boy.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just going around the dirt track, just checking out the jumps and all that and feeling it out. And then when it comes time, when it's the last lap, then I'll pin it.
And you're gonna pin.
Then I'll open it up.
Nice.
Well, I'm
So-
super pumped up about both of them. I wish I can't wait for all this COVID stuff to be behind us. Come out the other side of it a little bit better than we all started out, and and get together and cook together. You know, I come out.
That's
West
gonna be
Coast
good.
quite a- yeah, I mean, like you said, you got friends and family reaching out to you. I'm dropping up. I'm having my 8-year-old, my 4.5-year-old drop off barbecue to folks, and they're wearing their masks and they're wearing their gloves, and we're trying it out. But I feel like food is a way for us to be in control right now because we know what's going to happen next. It takes some of the uncertainty out of it, unless you cook like me. You know, I think.
I don't know if we'll all be eating if you're just cooking.
Yeah, let me just tell the neighbors it's okay over here. Don't worry, we're good.
So I got some questions for Jason. Jason, since when have you been cooking on barbecues? All of your life, or is it something that just came by?
I was kind of just a one kind of guy, one kind of cook guy. I always did carne asada on a gas grill. I nailed that. I had it down to a science. And I've been doing that for like 10, 15 years. I was very just, I had the shutters on. I never tried anything else. No joke, right before this hit, I was just out of the blue thinking of getting a new grill. I wanted it for our house now because we didn't have one. And I wanted to go charcoal. I wanted to try something different. Went to the barbecue headquarters, picked this out. I was super excited about it. I kept hearing about like eggs or, the ceramic grills. So picked this bad boy, ordered it because they didn't have it. Corona hit. It got backlogged a little. As soon as they had it in, I jammed down there, got it. And then once I put it on the ground, I've been cooking every night on it. And I thought, I have the time. Why don't I try different things? Why don't I learn things? Started cooking fish on it. I did fish. I did some salmon, just in tinfoil on it a couple times. Then I tried a wood plank. Yeah, then I got the wood plank. Love that. And then, just trying different meats, different times. Did chicken. Never did chicken much. I did it a couple times in the oven, and then tried it on the queue also. Did a couple legs, couple wings, done some breast, and just working a new magic with it.
Nice. Hey, Eric, you got to restart your camera. 30 minutes are up.
Why does he have to restart? What kind of camera are you working with, dude? My first camera.
I got the same one.
You got to change a battery on that thing.
Yeah, I got to start the generator. Listen.
Hey, put a little gas in the generator. I'm gonna clean my plate off. So I have a clean plate when I take my slow and low meat off. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on.
Sorry, Chef. I'm ready. Waiting on you. Hey, I don't need to restart anything. I don't think I'm still rolling. I'm at 37 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Hey, now that we don't have Jason here, I don't have both you guys picking on me. This is looking fantastic. All right, I'm doing okay. This picanha's looking great. I'm just saying, I'm gonna open this up now.
The more you say it, the less people are gonna believe it.
Dude.
All right, guys, I'm back.
And I'm done. I'm
You're
off.
done? All right, hold on. Let me just do a little internal check of mine. Hey, that's good. You showed us.
Chef Microwave Eric
with
his red
50,
microwave.
That's a 50-50 steak. 50-50 you can
50
eat.
steak.
50-50.
Unbelievable. I should have worn pads today. I had no idea I was gonna get beat up so bad. Unbelievable. The hardest part about cooking on these grills is letting the meat rest sometimes. Because I'm looking at these two picanha steaks, and I just want to slice into them. Probably the best ones I've ever done. Best one PITMASTERX has ever done by far. I'm loving the looks of these picanha steaks right now. Super. Oh, look at that.
I'm at 93 right now. I got about another probably 10 minutes on mine. Maybe. We'll see. gonna check at 5, and then yeah.
Here's
93 right
one,
now.
guys. What do you guys think? What I love to do is not season my steak up front and season it afterwards. But for the finishing, I like to use Maldon salt, the pyramid salt. So these are salt flakes that are pyramid shaped, real soft crystals. And when you drop them onto meat and meat is resting, it just dissolves. But it gives a little bit of saltiness to the meat that is otherwise not there. If you season up front, you're going to be eating more like I won't say bland, but you know, there's not spikes of salt in there that boost the flavor as much. I just like to do it afterwards with a little bit of pyramid salt. Have you ever tried that, Jason?
I've never tried that.
Next time, just if you're into it, just go for pyramid salt. Try and find some, and then season afterwards on your board.
Okay.
Just rest it, slice it up, a little bit of salt on the side, and
I love letting my steaks, whatever, rest in tin foil for a little after. So
Nice.
It gives it a lid, it keeps it warm, still, you know, gets the cooking through, whatever. I also like doing butter on mine at the end. So it just gives it that last little kick.
A little bit of love.
Don't forget about the bone marrow.
Oh, I love I'll eat bone marrow raw.
But I'm saying, like, instead like when you're doing that reverse sear and you're letting it rest, you put the butter, like, warm up some freaking bone marrow the last couple minutes and then slather it on right before you put that reverse sear on it. It just puts that beef butter crust on there. That's amazing stuff.
Oh, nice.
That's naughty. That's naughty.
Yeah, that is naughty.
So you're ready to go, Eric.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this rest. I do like what you said about finishing salt, and to take something like a large ribeye where you can only season the outside so much. You're only getting big, bold seasoning on the outside. When you slice, to spread everything out on a board and season it again, and then toss it gently, and then present it, takes it from a 7 to a 10 every time in my book. I'm a huge fan of finishing salts, whether that be a flaky sea salt or the pyramid salt I've never used before. I've seen smoked salts. I mean, salt's incredible. They've fought wars over salt.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool stuff. Like, pre-refrigeration is extremely important, but for right now, just seasoning. I'm a huge fan of those beautiful finishing salts.
In
No doubt about
Amsterdam,
it. And there's some scientific proof about what you say seasoning afterwards versus beforehand, because if you season afterwards, salt starts that osmosis process, starts pulling out the moisture, and you're actually stewing on a microscopic level versus searing and then seasoning. It's interesting.
In Amsterdam,
Nice.
they actually had a store for years which only sold salt. So it was a dedicated store to salt. You could buy every type of salt, every flavor. It was crazy. But of course, they didn't survive either, because there were just a few nut jobs going to the salt store, and the rest thought he was crazy. But definitely, salt is key, and not many people know about the right salts to use. When to use rock salt, when to use pyramid salt, when to use fleur de sel. What's the difference between fleur de sel and normal sea salts? And these things are, when you're step by step developing your techniques, you're finding out that all these differences, how subtle they may be, if you apply them at the right moment, they're gonna make your food taste so much better. It makes all the difference.
Yep.
And we all know,
So-
PITMASTERX, you can use all the help you can get.
Oh, that's why we have Jason.
So I'm
here.
at about a 112 right now, guys. Giving it a couple more minutes.
Don't worry about what's going on over here.
All right, what are you throwing a new one on? You replacing it? You throwing a new one
Throwing
right
them
back?
back.
On?
No, Jeff. No, Jeff.
Did I give you enough time to go back in the house and get a new one to throw back on there?
Oh, this is looking beautiful. Hey, PITMASTERX, we're gonna cut all that. Okay? Oh, beautiful.
No, I'm cutting the videos here. I'm doing the editing. So it's gonna be all on you. Nice one.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yo, Chef Jason, you getting a chance to do any skating? Are there any parks around you that aren't
No,
crowded?
all the parks are closed right now. Everything's closed.
Hey,
So,
dude.
Yeah.
and it's been raining for a week, so I was waiting for after this week, and then while we cruise the neighborhoods, I'm just gonna skate through the neighborhoods and just do back in the street stuff.
That's what's up.
So,
But
yep. All right.
you know,
I don't want to pull an Eric. I'm making sure my steak's good, so I'm gonna check it again one more
pull
time.
an Eric. Nice. I love it. I love Jason.
Oh, don't pull
Great
in
guy.
there. You
He's
know
so
what?
nice.
Jason, that one's probably gonna stick with this guy.
I love him. He's such a great guy. He's nice. He's friendly. He knows who to pick on. But Jason, I don't want to bring up your age or anything, but I'm gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
The way you
I'm
skate.
46.
Yeah.
I love my age.
The way you skate, man. How is that even possible? I can't do that. I used to.
Just when you keep doing it, you keep doing it.
Yeah, of course. But you know, how many people do you know that's 46 and do tricks like you do? That's like I don't see one anymore.
There's quite a few still out there. All right, I got about a 115 on part of it, and I got a 120 on the thinner part. I'm ready to sear. So
Nice. Go for it.
I'm doing this.
So here's another trick, Jason. Before you sear it, let it rest first.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right.
Taking it off.
Listen, Pitmaster X, Chef Jason and I don't need any of your tips and techniques today.
I just want to make sure.
We got this.
I just want to make sure he is gonna nail it and just.
I didn't come on the show to C+. I came on the show to A.
That's right.
1 second, I got to get my grill grate handle.
You're so screwed, Eric. You're so screwed.
Guy, you didn't tell me this guy was a shark. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
He's eating my lunch. He's eating my lunch all day long.
Yes. Nobody's gonna listen to us anymore. They're gonna watch his videos.
He's killing me on the 1-to-1. I can't. I can only do 200 pounds of meat. I can't do 8 ounces. I'm dying over here. Hey, Chef.
Hey, Jason, how are you doing, brother?
All right.
I just keep kind of like prodding at my steaks, waiting for the slice off. You know.
Oh, we're going for the slice off.
I gotta try to get some points somewhere, brother. I gotta try to get some
All
points.
right. I'm turning mine back up. Gonna let it sit. Gonna let it turn back up. Oh, I'm gonna put the grill on it back already.
You doing your butter trick?
Not this time.
Yeah, you don't feel like you need it, huh?
I don't think he needs it. With all that wagyu, all that intramuscular fat, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Snake River Farm has some of the fattest American wagyu you can find. So
I do a little butter at the end. Just a touch. So then when it still gives a little extra juice. So then when you cut, you bite right in. Boom.
Boom.
So I got all doors
You're so
open.
screwed, Eric.
I got
screwed.
the top. I got the top open. I got the door at the bottom open. But I know later I'm gonna have to. I got my legs on backwards. I'm gonna have to turn my legs around.
I should have saved that for the end when I got totally destroyed and everything else. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do want to show you though, this picanha is looking proper, and it's dripping all over my jeans right now. I didn't care. That's how much I'm into this. I'm into this piece of meat right now.
All right. I like that. I'm into this one too.
Yeah, I saw that fillet last night. I was like, hey, what's the name of that butcher again that you're getting your stuff for everybody watching in the LA area? What's your butcher?
Yeah. It's called The Butchery. It's in Costa Mesa. They do all kinds of, they do sausages. They do their own cuts there too. So they'll take cuts and then you get these little steak tips out too. So they don't waste them. They'll bag and pre-marinate them for you too. And those things are amazing. Just when you're just sitting around, you just want to throw some on the grill and have a little something.
Steak tips.
Primo steak tips. Just you know, the little extra cuts from when they're cutting their knives, fillets, and all that.
Those are the best parts. Yeah,
I know they're good.
You had mentioned that. You'd mentioned that you're gluten free. I'm gluten free as well.
Here we go again.
I'm not by choice. Is it a joint thing for you as well, or what's your deal?
Oh yeah. It's by choice, but it's also by like health. Bread puts me on the ground, dude. It hits me, and I'm bent over. So yeah, I had to learn the hard way by like what I could eat and what I need to eat and stuff. So I'm glad I'm this way. Another thing I wanted to say when we were talking about world different meats. Have you guys ever seen Dario from Italy?
I was hanging out with him I was hanging out with him a couple months ago. Yeah.
I've hung out with him like 3 times. Whenever I see the dude, I go to his butcher shop. Whenever I see him, you get a glass of wine in one hand. You get a little fat on a cracker. Is it fat or is it something? And then he just hugs and kisses you. He's blasting AC/DC, and his shop is the best.
You guys got the Italian connection.
Yeah,
you're Italian.
Yep.
I didn't know that till today. I was doing research. But bro, his hands are like the old school butcher hands. His hands are like shovels. His hands are like massive shovels. And we talked about this on our very first podcast. He's that old school style of seam style butchery where he's taking whole cuts versus cutting across and having T-bones. And then you got Metallica in the background, ACD in the background.
Oh, yeah.
He's got pro basketball players helping out. Man, he's freaking legend.
He's insane, dude. Love the guy. But his cuts, there's a certain part of the cow that he cuts where you just get this like 4-inch thick, 6 to 8 inch wide cut, and he's just throwing it on the grill, and you're just sitting there with a cut like this in front of you, and you're like, what did I get myself into?
You ever heard of the Ojai Valley Inn?
The Ojai Valley? Like in Ojai?
Yeah. So they brought me out there. They brought me out there to teach a brisket class a few months ago. And I went, and Dario was there. I had no idea who he was. And they're like, you got to meet this guy. And so we go to like the presidential villa. He's hanging out with all these other chefs and Nancy Silverton. She invited us there. And he just shakes your hand and looks you in the eyes and smiles. And you just feel like overcome with welcomeness and like this wholehearted. I mean, it's like a spiritual uplifting meeting Dario, isn't it?
When I see him, it's full on bear hug, kisses on the cheeks, old school, like Italian style, and just the biggest smile that says, I am so happy you're here right now. Yeah. And I've missed you since the last time, like family style. Right. And you're just like, oh, my day's done. I'm good. I'm fine.
That's it. You're good. That has just inspired me. I'm gonna warn people online. When this whole social thing is over, be expecting some unexpected big hugs. Because I got hugs. You know?
Hey, Eric,
I can't wait to see when that actually starts, because I see a lot of people putting their foot out just right in front of you. As soon as you start walking, they're putting their foot out.
This is going to end up with Eric in the police station.
I got a new joke. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
How?
Follow the Fresh Prince.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
All right, I got my KJ Jr. back at 500 on the dot. And I'm getting ready to go back on. So, here we go.
All right, so I'm going to narrate for you. Chef Jason's taking the poise. He's looking down the green. Looks like he's raised up a few degrees. He's done it again. He's going for the sear. Are you searing? Is that a big sear?
That's a big sear right now, you hear?
No, we can't hear it. Your phone cuts it out. It's all the phones do it. They all cut out the sizzle.
Like Dave Coulier cut it out.
It's horrible. Sorry. Hey.
Yeah, we got a good sear going.
Do we have some flames, Jason? What's going on?
We got flames just kissing the meat. They're not passing it or anything. They're just kissing.
This guy.
So
this
your
guy- this
eyebrows
guy's
are still on.
This guy's the Martha Stewart of grilling. I had no idea. I didn't know what we were doing.
Eric, shut up. Let Jason narrate his steak. Come
I'm
on.
out.
What's
don't
happening,
worry,
Jason?
I'm
Talk to us.
Yeah. So steak's on. The orange flames are just kissing the bottom against the grill and the meat. It smells spectacular.
Wow.
The smoke's just rising, and people down the street know somebody's grilling when they smell this smoke. They're not worried about a fire. They are like, no, somebody is on barbecue time. So, yep.
See? Nice.
And such a wordsmith. I'm gonna add that to your repertoire on my chalkboard. Wordsmith.
Nice. Now we're getting that smoke going on.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
seeing the smoke now.
You're seeing it.
Fat dripping down, giving it a little bit extra flavor.
Fat dripping down, giving it a little extra. Mmm.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is probably one of the best steaks I've ever made. And I did it for you guys.
It's probably one of the best steaks anyone's ever made due to alliteration. All right, I'm slicing.
You're slicing?
I'm
right.
going. I'm going.
Why, Eric? Wait for it. You slice together, man.
Yeah.
Come on, it's a cook-off. You can't slice now. You don't premature slice. in
Hey,
a cook-off.
PITMASTERX, don't tell me how to live my life.
That's my job. That's even in my job description. Tell Eric
right, I'm
how to
waiting.
live his life. Your wife calls me. You gotta tell Eric how to live his life. Otherwise, it's gonna go south real quick. So
It's true. It's all throwing axes and chasing copperheads out here.
yeah, that's my job.
Yeah, it is.
Like jumping out of an airplane.
Oh, it is like jumping out of an airplane.
I feel like jumping out of an airplane. How about that?
Yeah. With no
You
shoot
should.
on.
Thanks a lot. Oh man!
Don't slice
Look
it.
at
Don't
the
do it.
way this fat cat just wraps around this beautiful
Shut up.
picanha.
Let Jason show us his steak. Come on. Talk,
Wow,
Jason.
that looks good.
Come on, talk.
I'm
What
gonna
is it?
grab I'm gonna give it a little warm real quick on the side as I grab foil, and then that thing's done.
Nice. You're so screwed, Eric. He's gone again.
He's like a pool shark. He's like a pool shark. He's good
How
at. He's great at skateboarding. He's great at like
How's that even
restaurants.
possible? Just think
Great
about
at
it.
the-
Something is wrong here, Eric. He can skate
What?
at 46. He can skate like he's 16. He can grill
Oh, bro,
steaks.
he kills it. I grew up watching his stuff, man.
But
I
how is
I
that
got
even
VHS.
possible? Oh, here he is again. Shh, shh. There he is again.
Hold on, guys.
Looking
So-
good.
So
Looking good, chef. Go get him.
Jason's taking out the aluminum
One
foil.
little minute. I'm just making sure. I'm just doing a double little hinter thing.
You can't lose now, Jason. You already won.
I want to
You
see what's
already won.
happening right now. I want to see this magic trick. You're doing something, chef, and I want to see. You strategically put the camera so we couldn't see
Yeah,
your
we
secret
can't
move.
see.
I know what's going on here.
You think he pre-cooked that steak or something? Oh.
No, you guys saw that thing raw.
I saw you go inside twice. That's all I know. Little switcheroo. I don't know.
No switcheroo at all, buddy. You can look at the searing marks as like fingerprints.
Yeah. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, Jose Andres walks in from behind you saying, "Hey guys." Yeah.
All right, I'm letting that thing just. I didn't even put butter on mine this time,
You
guys.
don't need to,
I'm
Jason.
going with the natural butter.
You
that
already
the steak
won.
provides.
The steak
That's
provides.
butter that
That's it.
steak provides.
I like that.
Hey, how about you, chef? Check out. See all those board drippings there. That is the best stuff. When I'm done slicing a steak, to roll it in the board juices, and if I've got like asparagus or like tamari roasted vegetables, I'll like roll them in that steak juice and serve them up. That's the best seasoning there is. I swear by it. Got the little salt and pepper. Got that meat umami going on.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. Well, you let me know when you're ready, Mr. Torch in the hair. I'm hanging out. I'm ready.
Just give me a little tinfoil time. Just give me a little tinfoil time, and then it's
Full
on.
time. Yeah. So what kind of projects you got going on right now, or what's next for you, Chef?
Yeah. What
What's
do we need to
going
know
on?
about?
So we are, and it's already out in the news. We already started filming Jackass 4.
I knew it.
Oh.
I knew it.
And then we were about to take a break, and right when we took our break, a week after is when coronavirus hit, and we just got all productions, all TV productions, all movie productions, everything is just done. So as of right now, we're on pretty much vacation till Memorial Day.
Yeah,
And LA is shut down till the 15th anyway, so it might even be a little longer, but as of right now, it's till Memorial Day. And then we'll be back.
Did you hear that?
And I'll tell you this, guys, the band is on fire. The band
I can't imagine. I can only imagine.
The band is back, and the boys are hot, man. The boys are back in town.
Nice.
I'm thinking for your celebratory kind of inaugural party of getting back together, you need a couple of chefs to cook for you guys.
Yes.
You know, I'm just saying.
I mean,
bring a couple grills.
This right here is an audition tape. So I mean, let's see what
I should have been cooking, Eric. I should have been cooking.
You know what I mean? Let's see.
I should have been
If you
cooking.
need somebody to burn beef, you can find somebody in South California to do it, I'm sure.
So we're going to be seeing
ready?
this. We're going to be seeing this film. When was it planned to?
March 21st, 2021.
2021. And was it going to be the movie, or was it going to be more than just a movie? Was it going to be a series again as well, or?
No, we stopped the series when we started making movies.
Yeah.
We were like,
forget about the series.
When we were doing the series, we were getting chicken eggs for pay. And we were like, no way. We're like, we're doing something big. If you want us back, we want to make movies.
Nice.
So that's once we started making movies, you don't go back. You just make better movies.
That's what's up.
So
I
Eric
can't
and
wait to see what you guys come up with. As a long-time freaking fan, bro, I'm so excited for it to come out.
Hey, stop being so
excited to
starstruck.
get back to it and get with your friends, man. I know you're feeling it, and I know they all are.
Yeah.
Too.
So Eric and I have
some
been
sunshine here. I think that sunshine means slice time. I'm going.
No.
Sunshine is slice time. Woo. All right.
Oh my goodness.
It does look good, Eric.
Bro.
It's nice and even pink. Do a close up. Show it to the camera.
Give me a second. You know I can't work the camera and work the magic at the same time.
Close up.
Hey, some of us are working PITMASTERX.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what to do, so do it.
You're right.
That's my job.
I know.
Oh, Jason, this is looking good. Oh, Eric, this is looking good as well. How's that even possible? Come on, Jason, narrate your steak. Well, how do you feel right now? Are you happy?
Look at that.
Hold on.
Don't
Chef
taste
Jason.
it yet. You got to do
Chef
the...
Jason, what do you think about that? Take a second.
Okay, hold on. You were cutting when I was showing.
Patience is a virtue. I don't have it.
Nice. Those are some good-looking steaks. Oh, man. I'm so envious right now. I wish I was cooking. Jason, tell us what you see. What are you showing us?
I'm showing you pink throughout the center, seared on the sides, and
he's taking a bite.
Flavor for days.
Flavor for days. Nice. That is an awesome looking steak, man. I absolutely love it. And for the people watching or listening to the podcast, you can check this out on YouTube as well. Just check it out on Fired Up Barbecue Podcast on YouTube. Just look for it, Jason. has cooked the steak, and it looks so freaking awesome. It just
it melts
me
in
so
your
hungry.
mouth. I'm a medium rare guy, and this is perfect.
Man, I don't care how you cooked it. It looks fantastic. Feed me. Awesome.
Hold on.
Hey, how many times did you now cook a steak on the Joe Jr.?
Look at those lines. Look at the tan to the red.
Nice. It's absolutely perfect.
Let me see.
I
I
see the
can't see
people walking
anything.
by on the street, just
There he
behind the
is.
barbecue, looking
Oh,
at
you
Jason
even
like,
brought a
"What?"
fork. You even brought a fork. I never have a fork. Look at this.
Amateur, you don't bring a fork?
Hold on. Let me get Babe to give her taste, an outsider's taste.
Outsider's take. It's an inside job, I'll tell you that.
It's the setup, Eric.
It's a setup. This is a setup the whole time. Hey, hey, look at this.
Ooh,
I'm going for it.
looking good.
Yeah. Hold on, Babe's coming out after a
All right.
workout. Going for a
Hi.
bite. This is Eric and Pitmaster.
Hey,
Hi.
nice to meet you.
So we get an expert opinion here.
Mm-hmm. It's crispy.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, and I'm not being biased.
It's crispy and it's perfect.
I believe it.
You
I
hear it,
believe it.
Eric?
That's
Jason, not because you said it, but that's
Oh.
good stuff.
Thanks, babe.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Let me show you why I like the picanha a little bit. You see that fat content just on the outside?
Uh-huh.
I love getting that crust on that and rendering that, and then just having, oh man, that's two great American Wagyu steaks. Wonderful. And so you've got Snake River Farms there. I'm using KOW cow steak. That's KOW. And they've sent us some fun stuff as well.
Just take a
that's great.
screenshot and remember the piece of meat that you saw me make right there.
I don't know how to do a screenshot, but I like it.
I got it. So I guess I'm going to be talking right now because you guys are just chewing away.
Yeah.
That's right.
Awesome.
Barbecue style.
Oh, this is the worst part for me. I gotta look at this. So I got another question in from another person out of our audience. Let me pull it up. And this is not specifically for you, Jason, but also something that I would like you to hop on in.
PITMASTERX and Chef E. Tom Damon here from South Australia. Loved your podcast last week, guys. You two are my favorite content creators of all time. And I got a question for you, all right? I'd really like to hear what you guys do for inspiration in your cooking, all right? So are you constantly trying food, looking at food content, going to the market, seeing what's available, or just listening to podcasts, man? What really drives you guys to create new recipes and try new things, all right? Peace out, and I hope you stay safe and well, and keep doing some podcasts.
So
Very nice.
Jason, you first. Where do you get your inspiration from when you want to cook?
It's all different things I want to try. So this I got, and I didn't know I was going to do for you guys, but I've been wanting to do Wagyu. And once I got it, I was like, oh, I can't wait to cook this bad boy.
When was it that you first had your first bite of Wagyu?
It must have been like five or 6 years ago. I had it at STK in Las Vegas. Oh, it melted in my mouth, and I'm like, what is this? What is this I'm eating?
Nice. So Eric, where do you get your inspiration from?
It's a little more abstract. I think, it's a little different now, but I never found a better place to write and think up ideas than when I was on an airplane. something about being, 30,000 feet up and just being able to put the headphones on and put some music on. I'll show you how I write. I don't know if you can see this.
Egyptian hourglass.
And you see the pictures of the grills and and so I just can't get it out fast enough. But I find the whole animal really turns my creative juices on. So if I can see anatomically where the cut's coming from on the animal, I can tell whether it needs to be a braise or a quick sear or a sliced thin or ground, right? If it's a well-worked muscle on a cow like the chuck, it's got to be mechanically tenderized and ground. But then what can you do with that, and how can you put a play on that? What else tenderizes naturally? And maybe if it's bromelain with pineapple or whatever it might be. And the skeletal structure of a fish, for me to see that fish and think about how it's swimming through the water, that's how stuff like the dragon salmon and the double braided salmon, and getting back to beef, the scorpion steak. I just get bored, as being a professional chef for 20 years. I've done all the freaking cuts there are. They're never going to invent a new cut. They tried with the Vegas strip and that sort of thing. But I just think food is so imaginative, and if we can think of in terms of 100% utilization, there's a lot more that we can do. If you try to get anything into your house and say, I'm not going to waste one little stitch of this, that's where the innovation is, right? The scraps that you would normally kick into compost from your vegetables or whatnot, that's where the magic is, the garde-manger of it. So for me, the wasted bits, just like Chef Jason was saying, those pieces, those steak tips and stuff like that, I mean, that's the magic, so there's really cool stuff. I don't know if I went down a a rabbit hole on that or not, but yeah.
How did that happen? Did you throw it on the floor?
No.
So Chef is eating filet.
That's all in my belly. That's all in my belly.
To only further the insult to the injury, to reiterate the fact that his steak must have been better than mine because it's all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were just yapping.
Hey, I will tell you this. That was probably the best medium rare I have ever cooked, going both ways. It had light tan around, pink, and then there was red just throughout the center.
And we got it all on camera. We got it all on camera. So this is like, you nailed it like on camera, first time like that. Absolute perfection. Fantastic. Jason?
I lost you.
No, we lost you. You gotta kickstart the generator again.
Find some inspiration.
Hey, I'm surprised I got anything. That storm that came through earlier today, it was raining like cow piss on a flat rock.
No excuses, Eric. No excuses.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The wind. It's the wind. It's the wind.
Jason,
I'll say this though.
I want to take the opportunity while Chef Eric just rambles on into infinity, and I want to take the opportunity to thank you very much for being on the show, cooking a steak for us, and confirming that Jackass #4 is on its way. Freaking awesome. We are looking forward to it, and we hope this COVID thing blows over really quick so you can get to work and produce some good stuff.
I'm ready to work. I'm itching to work.
Nice.
All I've been doing is eating meat and waiting this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm in.
You've been working out too. I've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my lady doesn't want no couch potato. We don't do potatoes in this house. She wants a man all meat. Thank you guys for having me on. It was a blast. I'm glad I got to cook this for you guys. I'm sorry that I was the only one who got to enjoy it. But next time we cook together, I hope we're cooking together side by side so we can taste each other's.
Nice. I enjoyed it, Jason. I enjoyed it.
Bro, you got it, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And hopefully see you next time.
Yeah, anytime.
Chef Jason, cheers.
Yep. Cheerio. Thank you, guys.